Hi, I'm Matt Morisette, and today I'm going to talk about my social media campaign that I conducted with the American Motorsports Bar and Grill. Over the past 7 days, I've been posting content on Facebook for the Car Bar, and I'll call it the Car Bar because that's what the locals refer to it as. It's a NASCAR-themed bar and restaurant. I'm currently an employee there. I bartend, so I see a lot of things. I analyze a lot of things. And I see that we're missing out on great opportunities with 20-year-olds through the early 30s. It's this demographic that oftentimes leaves the Cottage Grove area to go to places like Minneapolis, St. Paul, and most recently Cowboy Jack's in Woodbury. Now the Car Bar doesn't have any competition in Cottage Grove. Okay, Ruby Tuesdays and Applebee's, sure they have a bar, but they're not open till 2 a.m. They're definitely not designed to entertain 20-year-olds and early 30s. So, what I feel, or what I believe, is that we're missing out on great opportunities to keep those people in Cottage Grove more often than not. And one of the ways is to engage with them on social media. And in this case, we used Facebook, or better yet, I used Facebook. Now, the Car Bar has had its own site. It already had 1,200 likes when I came into this campaign. However, the content that they post, sure, it's relevant, but it's not really engaging. Most of what they post is a couple words here and there about what's going on this week, or a picture of a NASCAR, or something of that nature. Sure, they're posting things, but they're not engaging with their customers. And that's the most important part. And I found out that if you do post relevant content that's engaging, that you get people's attention, and it really helps in the long run. For instance, during this week-long campaign that I did, I posted things from their fish fry on Friday to a couple funny quotes, a couple funny pictures, and I asked some questions that got people answering them. That's getting people engaged. Let's take, for example, the fish fry that we did on Friday. All throughout Lent, the Car Bar has a fish fry. Okay, most people in the community know, but not everybody knows. And certainly, if it's not at the front of their mind when Friday rolls around, maybe they'll find something else to do. So I posted a picture of what the fish fry looks like. Had some beer battered fish on it and some French fries. Okay. And then I posted information as to what times it goes, until when, and how much it costs. Immediately, I had people asking questions like, oh, well, what kind of fish is it? How can I get that cooked? Etc., etc. So I'm answering people. I'm saying, at so-and-so, here's an answer to your question. Very well. Now, last week's fish fry was considerably busy. I was working. The week before that, it wasn't quite busy, especially compared to what it was last year. So in a sense, the social media campaign worked just for the fish fry alone. That was a success. And a couple of the funny things that I posted, one was a picture of the front of the building, which I took, so we're not paying for someone to take the picture. We're not using low-res images. We're using a quality camera, which I own, and I'm posting something funny on there. So I had a picture of the front of the building, and on it was a quote that says, "Beer, now cheaper than gas. Drink, don't drive." And then, to go with the image, I asked the question, what's your favorite beer? And I have 6, 7 comments of people talking about what their favorite beer is. I think I had 3 shares on that image alone, and I had 40 plus likes. The engagement was better than anything that's ever been on that site. And the statistics back that up. It shows. Over the week-long campaign, I was up 4,500% for engagement. I'd say that's pretty successful. So what do we take from this? All this information we've learned in this class, constantly talking about posting relevant content, asking questions, getting businesses to buy into the fact that they need to invest in social media campaigns, and at a low cost, and in this case, no cost at all. And what do they get in return? They get more people coming to their website or their Facebook site, engaging, learning what's going on at their business, and coming in for those events. and it's a success. The return on investment is, though you can't exactly calculate it, the proof is in the pudding. The eye test, it passed, and it cost them nothing. But hopefully, with what I've done for the car bar, there's a future. Maybe it's not anything big, but it's a start. And maybe they'll pay me something to be their social media guru. And not only will I get reimbursed, it'll be something that I can put on my resume and in my LinkedIn profile, as well as my portfolio. You start with one, and from there you climb. If other businesses in the area see that the car bar is successful, that they're getting good return on their investment, who are they going to come to? Me. And from there, sky's the limit. The Twin Cities area, who knows? On a side note, I just talked to the owner. He was happy with what I did, and he actually asked me if I do web design. What does that mean? That means that they see that they need to have a presence online, not only in social media, but they need a website. Well, I'm in school for web design as well. Opportunities, that's what it's about, and I'm going to capitalize on that. So this was successful, and I'm confident in what I've learned and that I can implement that. Thank you.